Hey there. Today we are going to talk about the augmented and virtual reality assignment. This video is going to be an introduction to augmented and virtual reality, a very brief one, and then I will do several follow-up videos to walk you through the assignment, the rubric, and also an example. So first we're going to start with the little background. I do definitely want you to review the essential resources. One website is about using augmented reality, AR, in the classroom. The other website is about using VR, virtual reality, in the classroom. So I've opened those up right here, but I am basically just going to kind of speak to it. So augmented reality and virtual reality in education are fairly new concepts and technologies. They were technologies designed for other things, and they've been adapted for educational applications, which is super awesome, and we're really lucky to have them. So the difference between augmented reality and virtual reality. In augmented reality, which is what, if you're just using your merge cube by itself, that would be for augmented reality. It's augmenting the current reality you're in. So when I am using my phone to look at my merge cube, I'm looking at my merge cube and I see the image on my phone on top of the merge cube, then it is augmenting my current reality. I can still see what is on the other side of me. I can see behind my phone. It just augments the reality around this cube. So the way this works is, if you noticed, each side has a different pattern on it. And when they build these augmented reality, oh, there it goes, merge. When they build these augmented reality experiences for Merge Cube, they design them so that it picks up on the code and it displays the image it should. So the code is read directly off the cube. That's why you can use one cube with all kinds of programs, because each one uses the same codes from the sides of the box. I was introduced to this a few years ago, and I just kind of thought it was the coolest thing ever. I gave one to my grandfather, who, like I've told y'all, was a lifetime educator, and he thought it was the neatest thing he had ever seen, and he could not really understand how he could look at his phone and hold the sun in his hands and click and learn about it. But he said it was something that they never imagined would happen in their time. So again, augmented reality augments the reality that you exist in. It works through your phone, how we're using it, and it picks up on the merge cube, and that's how it displays a different image for you. So virtual reality is when you put on a pair of goggles. These are some really cheap Google Cardboards, but you put on a pair of goggles and you're immersed in a whole new reality. You cannot see anything of the current reality you're in. So there are a lot of games that use these, and systems like the Oculus and such. You'll get a headset, you'll get hand nunchuck looking things, kind of little controllers in your hands, and you can be fully immersed in the virtual reality experience. But it also works with Merge Cube, and if you are trying to use this with a merge cube, you have to have a hole that allows your camera to see through. So my camera's on this side. I would just set it right here, and you can see my camera can look through it, and that way it can actually pick up the merge cube, and I can augment the reality within the virtual reality. So you will be using these. You don't have to have goggles that have a hole to use your merge cube with. You can still do other virtual reality experiences. That's perfectly fine. I'm really cheap, and I bought a bunch of these Google Cardboards, so I simply cheaply cut a hole in it so that my camera could see out, so I could do it with both. But you in no way, shape, or form have to do AR and VR at the same time. They are two different experiences. That's why I wanted y'all to get to experience both of them. As for applications in the classroom, like I said, these are kind of new concepts. There are definitely applications, and they're getting much, much better as we go along. There's I know a Facebook group for Merge Cube educators, and they share a lot of different tips on there. They even share a Merge Cube, the patterns in much larger sizes, so you could actually print out a 2x2 Merge Cube on some like cardboard or something, or stiff paper, and put it on cardboard, and you can make one huge tabletop Merge Cube that your students can all walk around, and on their different devices they're seeing different things. Medical schools now use AR and VR for fake surgeries, and to also be able to go in there and look at in depth at parts of the body in virtual reality. So it's got a lot of applications for the classroom, and they just continue to grow as more educators learn about them. So that's it for this little intro video. Remember, augmented reality is an augmentation of your current reality. You can still see everything else but around you. And virtual reality is a total different reality. You don't see any of your current real life in it. So, as always, let me know what questions you have, and the next video will be an explanation of the assignment.